Good morning, traders. I got off to a pretty bad start here this morning, trying to do two things at once. I was about $100 away from funding, and I tried to do a couple things at the same time in the middle of a meeting, and then the meeting got heated, and I ended up now I'm down $585. So I started up my trading rig, and I'm going to see what happens here, if I can salvage the day or just what will happen. But I wanted to record this so that I had a record of my trading. You can see this was my first trade, and I thought, oh great, I'll just pick up $100 here quickly and that'll be funded and over with. Same thought here, didn't work. And again, then I picked up 150, and then I just got chopped up here, trying to figure out what was going on. And I realized it was time to just stop doing that. And basically what's happening was we're just trading back and forth over over range and value. The daily cannot get out of its own way up here. Just can't seem to break these highs. And we are a risk off all day. There's no news. And so I just got chopped up here trying to get back to even, which was kind of stupid. I was trying to do two things at the same time, trade and talk on a meeting and look at project stuff. And that didn't work out like I had it planned, obviously. So now we're down to, we were at 58 change. So we're $585 off of the morning. I don't know whether we're going to get out of our own way here and make some progress or not. Let's see what's going to happen here. Just don't like them. I don't like the action. It's up and down. I think they're just chopping it up. There was a decent move up of a couple of licks, but they can't get off. Basically, we've got pretty even bell curve, and this may be it. And they're trading back and forth over value. There's no news, so I'm not sure what they might be waiting for, if anything. But I don't see anything positive happening here, especially on my account. So that's pretty disappointing. A week's worth of work down the drain last week. And I was just intent on, I guess, too intent to have that $100 profit and be funded. And then I wanted to get right back to the meeting. So now here I am. And I'll be off the stream in about an hour, about 45, 50 minutes. I have one more meeting to go, and then I'm heading for bed. Wish I hadn't done this at all, actually, but it is what it is. Pretty nasty looking mess over here. Couple break evens, one or two positive trades, 5 trades. Just over trading, basically. That happened to me the other day, too, some time ago. Not to this extent, but so we'll see what happens. If the market starts to change a little bit, well, then I'll see what I can do. I'd like to get back up to where I was, get over that funding mark and take a deep breath. A lot of things on my mind right now, and I'd like to get this off so I could just come on and trade funded account and have this combine out of the way and all that. A lot of things happening here. Can't seem to break out. We have a poor high. B and C period are stuck on a poor high, which will undoubtedly get repaired. But I tried that repair job about 4 times over here and see what it got me. I did get a 150 off of that one. 65. here 160. At the end, another one 155. But these little god darn losers just chop me up. And what we're going to do now, who knows? Let's see if we take a breakout here and get some positive action here. For long one. And boy, they're just be pretty amazed if they don't repair that that poor high right here. But maybe not. I've been pretty amazed several times so far tonight. So need to get a couple of these full stops, and then I'll be off to the races here. And I was trying to trade this thing with just the just on the browser. I didn't have the dome up. Well, they're not gonna be nice now either. It doesn't look like. I was really quite thinking we were going to get a repair of this poor high and throw some excess over here. Would get us to our target on this particular trade. I'd like to get that narrowed down a little bit to green at least. But boy, they just can't get any movement. I wonder why. Huh. Oh well. We'll let it cook here for a little bit and see what happens. Well, I tell you, I sure can pick them going the wrong way. I think next time I'm going to just change the names on these buttons and make it be the other way around, seems like. ES is the one that's driving this thing. Even they can't even get up and repair this poor high by one tick. Because the minute they start looking at it, the ES does this little dipsy doodle over here, and then that's the end of that. And the NASDAQ just doesn't have any horsepower. Disappointing, very disappointing. And the ES is getting to where it's liable to take a crater and pull this thing with it, so I definitely don't want that to happen. ES falls off this ledge, it starts down, this thing will go with it, I'm thinking. Boy, there, yeah, sure as hell. Yeah. Well, there's just magical. That just completely sucks. And turns right around. Bottom ticks me and turns right around, goes the other way. Jesus. Oh, well, I am not. And there we go, back to the target. Oh, you're kidding me. Well, I certainly don't have the read right tonight, that's for sure. Look at that. Sold the high, stopped the low, right back up again. Jesus. Sometimes you're in the groove, and sometimes you're not. Huh? I was so happy to be $100 away from funding, and now I'm damn near $1,000 away. Jesus Christ. Oh well, that'll be the worst day yet of the combine. Let's see some. Yeah, and that's bad news right there, because $200 more, and then that's a daily loss limit. I'm thinking that's going to be all the fun I can stand. I hate to put a daily loss, a loss of 745 on there. That'd be the biggest daily drawdown of the combine. That is. Seems like when I try to do two things at once with the, and I'm thinking that I'm going to positively get that $100, that extra, all to get $100. $103 is what I needed to funding. Pretty amazing. Well, I don't think that I will. I would have to see a pretty amazing trade because I can't afford to lose any more money, or I will be in deep forest as far as if I'm not going to reset the combine when I'm so far along. So I think that's going to be it for me today. But I wanted to show this on the, get this on the stream so that it is recorded. And I can take a look at this tomorrow and see what the hell, what the hell I was thinking. And there we go, of course, you know. There we go. So if we'd have gone right there, and we would have been, there would have been the bracket, would have been at 10, at 8. So we would have had the bracket there. That's amazing. Oh well. And I suppose they'll trade it up to all the new highs here before the night's over. Probably they'll probably run the highs. They're pushing 1,400 now, 14,000. What a shame. What a shame. Poor judgments, but I am going to trade for tomorrow and be sure that I can trade tomorrow. Even with that loss, my daily loss limit will be reset tomorrow, as much as I hate that thought of leaving that 745 on there. It's too close to it's too close to the daily loss limit to risk it, in my opinion. Negative 740. Well, that's the biggest loss of the time. I hate typing that on there. That sucks. Anyway, I am going to let the discretion be the better part of valor here and trade for tomorrow. I obviously didn't manage my risk right, even though I was tight. I just kept going the wrong way. But that's definitely enough trades, and I'm not going to push it any further. And this thing's going to go sure as the world. Look at that. No. It's just amazing. Magical. Truly magical. Going to be to the 20-point stop. 20 points, yeah. Oh. And they did repair that, as I thought. It just took the ES coming up here to get that done. And that little drawdown right there is what cooked my goose. So I have a meeting at the bottom of the hour. And I'm pretty disappointed about this damn thing here. Not going to trade. Let me see what the drawdown and all that rigmarole looks like on the combine. There we go. Quite disappointing, quite disappointing. There we were. $103 from our target. And now we're down here. What a shame. So the trailing max drawdown is here. We can't hit this $1,000 loss limit. or we reset the whole combine back to 50,000, and I am not going to do that if I can avoid it. So I needed $103, and I wasn't able to pull it out today because I just wasn't mentally ready, and I was too stupid to trade properly. So, oops. So I trade my own. I was my own worst enemy today. My own worst enemy today. And they repaired it. Now they're going to come back down, and with meaning that they've traded value and by one tick, and now they're back in value, and very likely possibility they'll trade across the other side, or at least down here to the mid, which would mean sell off down here to value area low someplace. But I'm afraid to risk that $200. What is it again? Not $200. So it's $804, so $1,000. It's 96. Can only risk $96. So never mind. That's it for me for the day. I'll see till the top of the hour. I'll go home with my tail between my legs, and I have taken a substantial knock in my emotional capital. I was quite keen and quite happy and proud of myself that I was going to, fairly sure I was going to be over that funded mark today. Figure now I only had to pull $103 out of it, and I was not able to do so. I ended up losing $745. So that's what overtrading and I guess FOMO or I don't know what. Anyway, not good, not good. Several winners, several substantial winners, but unfortunately the losers were more substantial than the winners. So we're taking a loss of 745. That's how she goes. That's trading. I don't even know what the hell day it is. It's the it's coming on the last day of the month again, and all that noise. It's the 26th. Yeah, earnings season and whatever. I don't know if the stream is still streaming or what's going on here. There we go. Everybody disappeared on me there for a minute. So, disappointedly, I am not over that funding mark. Now I got to chew my way back up to that again, which will mean I think my anniversary, I think my combine rolls over on the 28th. So, yeah, anyway. All right. Well, I'm going to call this stream and wish you the best of luck. Better luck than I had today. Remember, your goal as a trader is to trade for tomorrow. Manage your risk. I didn't do a very good job today, but I am going to quit before I'm blown up or hit my loss limit. And tomorrow's another day. Trade safe, trade smart, trade for tomorrow.